Hi and welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn YouTube video. I'm your host Brad. It is currently, let's have a look at 5:42 a.m. on Saturday, October the 26th. The current temperature is 21 degrees Celsius. We're just going to do a walk into town. We're going to have a bit of a look around. Part 1, might be a part 2, part 3 for today, so if you want to look that up, feel free. Let's switch the camera around and let's mosey on. I'm your host Brad and it's Bestestimes Reborn. Continuing along on a merry way. Look at the sunrise I mean. Hopefully shows up nicely on camera. So we're near the old Kirby's Corner, not far from there, in the railway station. All that. Beautiful orange sky at the moment. And there's towards the railway. No, so we're heading down towards Kirby's Corner at the moment, Station Street. Just about out Station Street. We'll continue along down Edith Street into town. I'd like to end up over East Innisfail. I want to show a spot where I really think that the council should put in a good pathway. It wouldn't hurt along Marillion Road there. Yeah, I'm not far away from the East Innisfail State School to the Empower Church. It used to be Christian Outreach Centre Church. It was Harvest Church for a while. Speaking of harvest, here is a cane harvester on the back of a truck that we can see along the way. Something different that some people, like Americans in that may never have seen. Sugarcane harvester, like a John Deere. Going by the colouring in that. Got their own individual colouring in that. Let's see. Just had to stop and adjust the colouring. No, this is a dead bird. Yeah, they see the windows and see the reflection and bash into them. Ridge plumbing. See that in a few different places around town over the years, sadly. So it's a good year, but okay. We won't point out every single shop, building and business and all that, but we'll show what we can while we're here. Along the way, it's going to be a long video, probably 10, 11, 12 kilometres, so between the 2, maybe even 3 videos, depending on the battery of the camera and how I feel. By then, it's going to be boiling hot. They say it could get up to 34 degrees along the coast today on our Bureau Meteorology app, so I'd rather be home before that happens. There's Castlereagh Street, where the old squash courts used to be, for those wondering. Gundy squash courts, and the Gundy Hill Bakery was on the corner of that street, which is now under contract. Maybe someone going off the tree. I hear him a mile up. So I wonder what will ever go in here. We'll have to wait and find out. Yeah. Hopefully the sunrise is showing up nicely. Nice and orange. I like the rays of sun coming out. Looks very nice. So if you want to see some nice footage that I think is nice, have a look for my Birds of Innisfail videos that I recorded over the last couple of days. Yeah, Birds of Innisfail part 1 and 2, or just Birds of Innisfail 1, Birds of Innisfail 2. Just look for the ones recorded in October of 2024. There's a car wash. They usually get to show too much because it's usually people using it, but can't see anyone using it, so we can sort of show what it's like. So there. Perhaps we can anyway. We're not going overboard. what looks like to me one of the tractors where the cane goes directly into that out of one of those harvesters. What I've seen over the years. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Carburetor Street, 180 Edith Street here, across the road from there. So this is Carburetor Street. And sunrise is really nice. I like to show the signage here. You can see the different business names that were here. The only ones that are here at the moment, they're still here, are Wobble In Bicycles, Hearing Australia, Poochie's Lounge, and Signal Tobacconist, and Tropic Cartridges and Printing. Yeah, so the end's open nice and early, as usual. Tobacconist. 8 minutes into the walk. Tobacconist. I don't know what time he opens. Might open at 5, might open at 5:30. I don't know. But it's 5:48 AM now. 5 AM, Monday to Friday, but I didn't get to see the Saturday time. This used to be Grassland Motors. You can see the old styling here, old tiles and stuff. The red stripe. Pelican Street. Fit this vehicle. So it's the corner of Pelican and Edith. This one here. Keep continuously moving along. It's a random trolley that needs a random trolley support group up here. Our little joke about just how many random trolleys there is around town. And there's been times lately I've gone to Woolworths and there's been only the small trolleys. And this was first thing in the morning when they first opened at 8 o'clock. I've had to use a small trolley when I needed a full-size trolley. So, probably scattered all around town. Got those birds, minor birds are going to go off their tree. They just sounded a little too close for my liking. Anderson's carpet signage is still here. The signage is still there, the business isn't. Closed down many moons ago. And it was in Rankin Street the last time it was around, I think. I think that was the last time. It was there at one stage anyway. People yelling out stuff. No idea. I think it might have been people in the taxi, I'm not sure. Anyway, whatever. Rope co up here. And where Better Home and Living used to be, and there was, whatchamacallit, Rock Division before that. When I first saw this place, when it was getting built and everything, it was for the, it was for a mechanic. The mechanic that moved around into Castlereagh Street, Tramway Street. Yeah. Okay. I like to show as much detail as possible in these videos, so when you're looking back well into the future, you can see a porthole into what it looked like. Basically, a version of time travel, looking back into the past, seeing what Innisfail was like. The ups and the downs, the pluses and the minuses, everything from the good sides to the bad sides. We try and keep it as positive as possible, of course, but it's also good to show just the way it was. What's and all, as they say. There's your Commonwealth Hotel across there. Page Park. Across there's Grace Street as well, GRACE. Super cheap auto. Make it super. I'll come up on the Way Young and Furniture World on this side. to my right. And you got Rebel Coffee, Kayla Lawyers over there, and then Innisfail Budget Backpackers. Good to get out and get some fresh air, exercise, all that. I'll get one at this hour of the day. This is my young Chinese takeaway has been for sale for a few years now. Here's your Furniture World, which way back was Mitre 10. Yes, I remember that being Mitre 10. I'll just have a quick look. So they've been doing it up. And that progress seems to have slowed right down. I assume it was here that had the incident. It was in the Kent's Post. It's either here or the old IC Taylors that had the incident. I won't say what the incident was, but it was in the Kent's Post. If you know, you know. In the app and everything. In the headlines and the articles and that. You know, the part where you don't go into the Kent's Post and it's just right there. If you don't go into the actual paper, you get all their stories, top stories and stuff. There's Smarter Computer Solutions, as it used to be called. It just seems to have Computer Solutions written on there. It's all faded. I might have had Smarter on there at one stage. Then there's NQ Power Equipment, which I read somewhere was getting rid of RACQ. They're not going to have RACQ, so there'll be no RACQ place in this town. It's just sad. There's RACQ when the girls had it back in the day. This is Charles Street. I'm crossing over. There's KFC. It's Charles Street down towards Warrina Lakes and such. And then Island Coast forward here. And this here always pulls up with water, no matter what happens. And so they put those bridge things over it. So it's easier for people with mobility issues. KFC drive-through. And the full drive place, Tech Tune, which was Steve Hunt's motorcycles when this building was first built. Before that, it was too old. Looked like a house that was turned into two flats. It was here before that. They always smelt when you walk past. But there's your Island Coast Forward, in the same spot as where IC Taylors used to be. And they're taking over where Tangville used to be. Pappy's Gym, all that, made it into their car yard. It looks a lot nicer. I'm hoping they cement it or something, because I notice when it rains, water pools in certain spots. Over there when it rains a little bit heavy, which is a fair bit in Innisfail, if you know, you know. What Innisfail's like is your Anzac Memorial Park. And there's all this sand and dirty stuff here in spots. I've been trying to get the council to fix up just up there, the concrete there, for a long time in front of the old Tipway house. Yeah, it's pretty sad. It's a heritage listed place. If you look on Wikipedia, you'll find it about it. Yeah, Tipway house and that. So, Glady Street, down to the old Sunlink direction, Kmart, Burson Auto Parts, all that, Bunnings. Shit. Anzac Memorial Park, some people going off. It's a gamble at this hour of the day, any time of the day, but it's not the sort of place to sit in anymore, sadly. They don't clear out the unsavoury types like they used to. But I digress. Yeah, you get the people yelling and going off. It's not really an inviting place to sit anymore. It used to be a really nice place to hang out and just sit and have a rest and all that. There's Bunnings through there. Hopefully I'm showing enough detail. I'm walking a little bit faster. You get a lot of people from their Friday night drinking sessions out and about on a Saturday morning, which is annoying. the bus stop north, so the bus stop to Cairns. There's some more random trolleys. We might quickly go over and see if they got rid of that rice and rubbish. It got moved. I thought the council had cleaned it up because it was on the corner, like right on the corner of the Sepoy corner, the Coles corner, whatever you want to call it. And when I went past another day, it was just moved behind the Sepoy corner coal sign. And that, sadly, it shouldn't be like that, but that's how it is. Rejects the corner there. Let's get across while there's not much cars. Yeah, so the council would kill off all these weeds, spray them regularly. Just looks better. Or mows down up the side of the road. Usually we do the other side. So we go through town, we'll go this side. That's very steep there. We're trying to cross there. So we'll go over here and just see if the rubbish and that's still there. I reported it to the Sepand about more than once, trying to get them to clean it up. It shouldn't be there in the first place. Yeah, there's rice galore here. The pigeon's enjoying it. See it on the corner there. Let's get a quick photo. Rice galore. Like I was saying to my best mate that, yeah, there's always people dump rice on the corner for some reason, probably for the pigeons, but that doesn't look good. There's all rubbish here. Doesn't look good. Hopefully by the time you're seeing this, it's been cleaned up. Well, the trolleys are gone that were there, full of rubbish, but they've left the rubbish here. There was like, pardon me, about 20 packets of rice, including the packaging, all strewn out across here at the time. It was horrible. Nice if they clean the sign regularly. Doesn't look good for the town, but anyway, we'll get our couple of photos to show where this was, and we'll continue along Edith Street. That car's for sale. By the time you see this, it'll probably be well and truly sold, because, you know, we're doing this video to set sometime in December, maybe early January of next year. So I've got some more videos. So when it's boiling hot, I don't have to go out and about. There's Innisfail workwear supplies over there. Rural, Bendigo Bank, Rural Bank. CTC, Tobacconist. And where Innisfail Family Health used to be. Sort of turquoisey green building. Some nice flowers. Usually like to show the flowers. Nice flowers when we see them. Usually get a couple of photos while we're here too of it. Of the flowers and that. The ice cream place, ice cream junction, the barber shop, shearing shed in other words, and EB Games. EB Games, and that's where Dom's Fun Foods used to be back in the day. Where Angie's Styling Centre used to be is Terry White Chemist. Sounds like sprinklers on. I can't actually see them. Looks like they're just bursting out somewhere, not really sprinkling in there. Oh, whatever. All the plants grown over it. And that. There's the water main thing. Ah, yeah, it's squirting out over here. So the council's probably going around turning them on. Yeah, I don't know if it shows up on camera, but it's squirting out there, out of a sprinkler. Sometimes there's really nice flowers in that here, then they get rid of them, put in this sort of stuff. Like these aren't too bad compared to some of the other stuff that they've had here over the time. So this is Owen Street. Pardon my allergies, runny nose. The hotter it gets, the more my nose plays up. But there's Owen Street towards Grace Street. towards the Catholic schools and that, and you got Coles just there, the red and white. That grey, drab looking place is the Rising Sun. Used to be called the Rising Sun Centre. Don't know why they changed it. Wonder what that's all about. This like real estate type thing across here. You know how they have the checkered sort of thing, where they have all the for sale and for rent things usually are. Let's have a look. We'll go over, because there was a Valor thing there at one stage, like sort of business management type place, whatever it is, next to the entrance to the old basement where the Global Soup Kitchen used to be. There's a bike store there when I first saw it. Bicycle store. Now, is this anything to do with A&A Realty? Or what? I'll have to have a look. We'll just wait for this person to go past so we don't show them with their child and that. Back down towards where we just came from before. Let's wait for her to go past. With respect, it should say on the sign here. There's been a few different business management type places in here, but I remember a bike store. I remember Perry's Cakes being here at one stage too. Yeah, first, for sale. So they got that grid pattern there. See what it says on there. Just says for sale. Doesn't actually have the real estate agent's name written on it or any sort of contact information yet. So we'll get a photo in the window. It's hard because all you can see is my reflection, which isn't good, but anyway, that's how it is. Because you've got A&A Realty just here. And then you've got this here, so it looks like another real estate agent. But it looks very similar in the way it is. Yeah, maybe A&A Realty's moving, or they're just adding more to it. So if you look at the design of the signage and the way they do it, and then you look at this sign, this particular one here, got the, whatchamacallit as well, the QR code and all that. This is at 66 Edith Street, so watch this space. By the time you see this, it'll be whatever it was, whatever it's changed to. But I'd say, you know, they're either moving or expanding. Now that Campbell Real Estate's closed down and was absorbed by Rain and Horn, bought it. This is Owen Street, towards the taxi rank and Innisfail Food Emporium, Malix Centre, all that. Finnished. No, we had to show that because it's, yeah, something different happening around. My next update video will have all that. So clean all this mould and stuff off the pathway. It is where Campbell Real Estate used to be, next to Bite Me Takeaway, between the real Finnished and Bite Me Takeaway. Because a lot of people will, oh, they have arguments with each other. Not so much me, but other people. Oh, this used to be in so-and-so place, this used to be. And they won't believe that a place was in a certain spot because they don't remember it as it actually was. And they get all upset with each other. That's where KTN Shoes used to be, and where Target used to be. Now it's Target Health, which is not owned by Target as in Target that's similar to Kmart. Anyway, this is where Kennedy's News Agency used to be. Classic Nails and Spa. And Westpac. And OPSM. OPSM is where Scott's Florist was for years, for many years. If you're wondering, just for reference in that. Yeah, it's right where Scott's Florist used to be. That's a perfect spot for advertising there. I don't know why they didn't utilise that, any of the businesses. You can see that a mile away. It's Reese and Co Butcher. One I highly recommend. They're always really nice. The food's nice. The meat. Stay kept to the best. They always know what I want when I come. They just ask how many. Oliver's Deli. whether it's continental Delhi. Yes, we've shown that many times from the outside. Neatest gifts and souvenirs, where leading edge electronics used to be. So they've got some sort of thing where they're trying to renew places in town and not have empty shops. Sort of a thing. Regional place activation program, renew and QSBC partnership with the Kasuri Coast. Just a thing to get places sorted out and get businesses in there. In all these places, I've seen it around a bit where so this was a real estate agent for a little while there. You can see the old signage from the real estate agent here. Yeah. That's showing through at the moment. But Debbie's Florist was here the last. So they seem to be putting signage in the empty shops that renew stuff. She dreams in colour. I don't know if that's open very often anymore, but hopefully it is. So 5 PM Thursday the 24th of October, 35 Edith Street in Innisfail. We're going to have a thing about it. Trial your idea in a rent-free space. I'm trying to do rent-free. Interesting, just to get them happening and that. It's quite interesting. So see the photo on the end of the video. Any photos I take, if they turn out good, end up on the end of the video. So yes, I see these things. OK Plus is moving to 31 Rankin Street. They haven't been here that long. This is where Focus on Books was. My Stoddard had his My Choice Butcher here. And Lagana Pharmacy was here, the first I saw. And also we'll get our photos and video of the way it was. 1st of November they'll be at 31 Rankin Street. Isn't this the one that was in Owen Street? They keep moving around. Wonder what that's all about. Huh. Yeah. Oh, I always look back where we just came from anyway. Like we normally do. Straight down the main street towards Brandon and Gulo, where Tandy used to be. Yeah, OK Plus. Moving. I'll be. Hello, Pigeon. Pigeon, mate. It's where I first saw the National Bank, corner of Edith and Rankin Street. There's Rankin Street. So I wonder where they're moving to. Which actual shop. Oh. Next time we do an update video, we'll go and have a look. So that'll already be done by the time you see this, most probably. Anyway, let's continue along. Oh. Nose running, that's never fun. Straight post. A lot of post offices are closed down, regional ones in Australia, so really hoping this one doesn't, but we'll show it as best as we can while it's still here. You never know what will become of it. When we go past, we'll show as much as we can. There's what used to be the ANZ Bank across there in the corner of Rankin and Edith, and it was Nolan's Corner written on there for years, because Nolan's had a shop there. All these beautiful flowers. We'll make sure we get a good view of these, because often they're only here for a certain amount of time, then they're gone. Not long enough to be just annuals either sometimes. Through town. So through town, just quickly, or quickly. Show the nice flowers while we're here, like we always do. I always like to show the beauty around us. It's one of my slogans, see the beauty around us. As much as we can. While they're all still here. They look ever so nice. Brightens up the area, makes it look so much nicer. Cleaning the area wouldn't be so bad either. Pressure washing regularly and that would be a good thing. Be great, but yeah. Still got the Riverfest signage up, which is long gone. That's finished, been done for the year. We'll just keep showing these flowers. All this Chappy Books Plus. It's on the other side of the road, but respect for other people, as always. There's cut a court. I had to think of the name there for a sec there, even though I've said it hundreds of times in video. Anyway, we'll pause the recording and we'll be back in a sec. It's all Rankin Street here. Okay, that's a bit nicer than it was. Hopefully I won't be sniffling for a fair while. Just sorting that out. Let's go through and have a look at these flowers while we can, while they're still here. These ones seem to be here for a long time. They're quite nice. Some photos too while we're here of it. They're along here. It'd be nice if these gardens were really maintained. It looks so nice. Is that a pigeon in there? Yeah, some sort of bird in amongst that. I'll take a photo and just see. Zoomed in. Might be a hurt bird. Oh, definitely something in there. This is a fake bird someone's put there. It's being silly. Oh, there's your ibises. Didn't see any ibises when I did my video the other day. My 2 videos of the birds around. That was from our backyard. You could see all those birds. And a wagtail never came along till yesterday when I wasn't recording. Yeah, because usually we have a lot of wagtails come around. Wagtails. Yeah. Well, these are also known as bin chickens. Those are still Cutter Court, Edith Street. Cafes for this. The old Arcadian. Nothing ever seems to do any good in there anymore. It's got to be something that's pretty great to really survive in a place like that. It's sad that it goes like that. People have tried to revitalise it and do stuff there, and it just doesn't work. This book is dead. Fitzgerald Esplanade, Johnston River, all that. It's beautiful at the moment. It's currently 6:16 a.m. Can't go too close to Foucault's there because they play music out the speakers and all that, so you get copyright stuff. There's down the Esplanade. We'll cross over and show you. Oh, didn't know that was happening. There's work's happening down here. Next time I get an update video, which may be on the way home. See how I go. My battery wires, memory card wires, all that. Yeah, stuff happening here. Used for table and chairs and different things. So I wonder what they're actually doing here. Cane Cutter Hotel. Used to be the Cane Cutter Tavern back in the day. Yeah, they're doing stuff here. Wonder what. Hope they leave the that dial thing there, whatever they call it. I can't think of the name. Sundial clock thing, which is right there. No one told me anything was happening here. Certainly was a bit of wasted space, but they're doing a better retaining wall and all that along here. Be nice if they fix the signage up so it's readable, because I saw someone trying to read it last time I come along here. And you could tell they were struggling to read it. It's all bubbled up and yuck. And dirty. Very hard to read. But yeah. All this stuff happening. If you see stuff like this around town, let me know, because I can't always get around everywhere and see this stuff. But if you ever notice anything like this, let me know in the comments, or let me know on old and new Innisfail photos on Facebook. Yeah. Wow. So they're really going for it down here, doing it up. They're putting another boat ramp or something here, I don't know, because it's all dug out like it's a driveway. I've never seen anyone use these bike racks. I think they're in the most silliest place. We do need a lot of bike racks around town to lock a bike up to properly. Be nice if there was one up at Innisfail Food Emporium, the upstairs car park part. Be nice if there was ones there, like really strong, sturdy ones. People can't easily brake to steal a bike or a scooter or whatever. So we're on the Jubilee Bridge now, second Jubilee Bridge. Beautiful day. Continuing moseying on along here. Someone's coming, yep, on the push bike. Jubilee Bridge. Johnson River, I mean, sorry. Yeah, the guy beep beep. Let me know he's coming. I like that. I think that's respectful, at least letting me know if you don't have a barrel on your bike. Let the person know you're coming. You step out in front of them and get hurt. They get hurt or that. So they're putting pipes over there. Hopefully that shows up. There's your beautiful, picturesque Johnson River. Really nice from here to show. And that. Alright, we'll continue along here. So what we're going to do is continue along here, go under the bridge, go down Coronation Drive, stop the video. That'll be the end of part 1. Part 2 will be along Marillion Road down the bottom, from basically where the East Innisfail School down to Empower Church and that. So continue to keep watching, look out for that video probably in the next couple of days after this has been shown. Or this one might be put up in the next couple of days from recording, so the council might see it, do their thing to clean it up. Hey. Yeah, the council might do their thing, see it and clean it up. Oh, looks like you can't go under the bridge at the moment. Okay, we'll show this on video. Use other footpath closed. We'll go down, just have a quick look, see what can be shown, get a couple of photos while we're here. Sort of golden hour lighting here at the moment, so it's not as easy to really show. So they must be doing stuff on this side as well. When we get around, we'll have a look. And that, because we'll go across like it says to do, the other side. Be nice if there was an easier way to get across here, especially when it's a busy hour of the day. Or men's sheds got a garage sale Saturday, October the 26th, today. Of course, it'll be too late by the time anyone sees this. Even if I was to publish it today, it's too late. Just the way it is, sadly. Yeah, sort of some blind spots here that makes it hard to see. Baxter Park. So I know what they're doing. I know you can see it piping. It's not exactly the nicest to walk down here. You could slip. But there's your Baxter Park signage. Jubilee Bridge. And it's our District Police Headquarters. Yeah, certainly stuff going on here. We'll probably do an update video on the way back through. And that'll be up in the next day or two, or maybe even later today. If I remember, I'll get in and do that. and show all this, but I'll come back this way, so I'll see it and be reminded anyway. So yeah, but like I said, if you ever see any of this sort of stuff, let me know and take photos and all that and put it on old new Innisfail photos, put the location and the date at least. And if you've got a watermark for your videos, for your photos and that, feel free to put it on there. Like I did the hashtag Bestestimes and all that. Yeah, that's all happening. We get as much detail as we can, like we always do. Hopefully by the time we come back, there's no workers here. It looks like they're doing up pipes and things. That's what it looks like. But I think they revitalised this whole area, made it nicer. It just needs a bit of sprucing up. It's a beautiful spot to walk down here, as you'll see in the video. Just that Tom Uran Way. Yes, we'll definitely do an update video on the way back, so we've got to walk past here anyway. Tom Uran Way, Honourable Tom Uran MP, 20th of May 1987. A cyclone Winifred assistance project. Sorry, it's hard to read. And there's lighting, and it's the sign's quite dirty. Needs a good clean. But yeah, this was all done up well after Cyclone Larry. But there was a Tom Uran Way here before that. Yeah, the older one from come down from the old Jubilee Bridge. Anyway, we'll continue along here. There's your fitness equipment. I've only seen people using this once in the last years and years, probably the last 10 years. But it might get used a lot more than what I see, because I don't come along here that often. It's regular, but not like every day sort of thing. It's a nice walk along here though, especially in winter, when you get those cold snaps where it's like 6, 7, 10 degrees. It's amazing. But you'll see here that the concrete changes after a while. It becomes quite horrible. I've mentioned it so many times in my videos and on social media and different things to basically it needs to be widened like this, but this sort of concrete that lasts a long time and that and get maintained. There's a dog across there to my right, to my left, sorry. I don't really want to come in contact with. Might be a lovely dog, you just don't know. Anyway, we'll continue along Coronation till we get to the Meridian Road end of this part, and then I'll start my second video. I should have done this as the second video along here, but anyway, what's done is done. Smells like old seafood here. Probably been dumped somewhere like they're not meant to. But we'll keep showing like this sort of angle, and you'll see how it changes to this really horrible concrete that's been there the whole time I've lived in this town. 1989 onwards, late 89. First time I walked along here, it was horrible. There's little patches where they fixed it up a little bit along the way. I just gotta keep stopping and looking across the road. Walked a little bit further. Stops, looks across the road. Oh, whatever. Maybe it's his dog that's run off. He's looking for it. It happens. It does. Well, the birds up here, probably won't be able to see any of them due to the sun the way it is. You'll probably see them flying to it. Back where we just came from, they're doing the works up here. Yes, I've got to remember to do the update video. Like I said, that'll be up either today or tomorrow, the date of recording this video. It's 6:28 AM. We've done 3.7 kilometres. Yeah, it's his dog. The dog's racing up to him. Hopefully he puts it on the leash. That would be common sense. Just when there's other people around. probably a little bit earlier in the morning, we would have got more, would have seen a lot more people walking along here. Get a lot of older people, and they will like to walk along here. Like I said, it's a nice place to walk. You watch about where that guy is now, where the concrete just goes horrible. Yeah, it's not good. That dog's fast. See him bounding across the road to the chappie. So that's Fitzgerald Street over there. Oh, doing its business right near the pathway, of course. I bet your chappie won't pick it up. But you look here and see where it changes and goes real narrow and becomes horrible. It's all rough, very rough. If you're coming along here on a in a wheelchair or something like that, mobility scooter, it would be terrible to go along. I used to ride along here on my Segway scooter with all the motor stuffed up on it. Yes, it was looked after, but it just, yeah, they overheat. They can't handle the heat here on that particular model. But I digress. I want to use that word again. Bit of fun. But yeah, it was very bouncy, very wobbly here. It was the worst spot. One of the worst spots to ride. The other one was River Avenue, where the tree roots grow through the asphalt type of pathway. I don't think he's too healthy, poor guy. Anyway, we're coming up on Banwell Street to my left, where the dogs just run across. Might probably live down there. These people. It's alright. But no, he didn't pick up the rubbish. Oh, the doggy do. It might have been pee. Who knows? But anyway. So it is. But you can see here where they're patched up a little bit. It would be nice if it was just all the way along and make it wider. There's a bit of room to make it a bit wider. Make it close to those trees. And that's the first time in years I've actually seen someone use these stairs. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to be a couple more of those stairs back further. But there's corner of Coronation Drive and Burnwell Street. And such. Feels good to be getting out and getting this exercise. You get stuck indoors because of the heat, and the rain, and that we get. Sometimes when you're an active sort of person like I am, may not look like the most active person, but when I do exercise a lot, I do go get out and about, lots of videos. Yeah, sometimes 10, 15 kilometers per day. Yeah, when I'm out doing these videos, it's usually anywhere between 10 to 15 these days. It used to be 20 to 30 kilometers a day when I did videos and that I would do. Anyway, there's Bartle Street in Stanzella. If you know, you know. You're a pigeon. Quite loudly. Anyway. Continuing moseying along, there's people coming behind me on the road, walking along. So there's people enjoying the area and there's people straight ahead too. Yeah, this concrete here is really horrible. See where they're patched in a bit here. It'd rip out the whole thing and make it like the other part at the other end, where we just came from. Would be great. I'd turn and show where we just come from like I normally do, but I can't. Due to people being there out of respect and manners. By the time we get back into town, of course, town will be busy. And so it'll be harder to get the update video showing the real estate stuff and all that I showed prior in this video. So if you want to have a look at that particular video when it's available, and that, I mean, by the time you see this, it will be available. But Just check out today's date. The update videos, 26th of October 2024, so yeah. Look at that on the tree. I don't remember ever seeing those there before. These berries or whatever they are. Oh, it's different. Some photos for me here. Oh. Never ever noticed these here before, and I've walked along here hundreds of times. Oh. Wow. Like little olives. Of course they wouldn't be, but they sort of look like it. Ah. They go right up into the tree. That's phenomenal. That's different. Try to show things like this in the video. Oh. Yeah. Peewee. Not bad. Yeah, I've never seen those there before. They may have been here before, but I've never noticed them that way. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue along. Sheer straight across there to my left. Just to show in line where we are, but there's people coming along, so can't show up, but yeah. Wow. Sheer Street. The sun's in my eyes if I look that way now too, so it's a bit harder. Crunchy dead leaves here. Good for kids to go crunch, crunch, crunch. Are they crunchy or are they not? Play that game. Anyway, we're getting close to the end of this part. So we'll start wrapping up the video shortly. About a minute. There's a couple of people coming along on the pathway. So look at that dog's always on their veranda. Doesn't seem to be able to get down. Rather not come in contact with that dog. It's nice to show people off in the distance enjoying the area, just not overly up close. Their respect and privacy. If you ever start doing these sort of videos, feel you want to do them, yeah, always have respect. Otherwise, you know, who wrecks it for the rest of us? Do these sort of videos, everyone thinks, oh, well, they're all like that. You get tired with the same brush, put all the eggs in the same basket and all that sort of stuff. We're not all like that, to do the wrong thing. To do this sort of videos, so. Morning. That just gave me a nice smile, so that's something. It was nice. So these people are going to deviate onto this side to their right, or maybe they'll go onto Million Road. Let's see. No, I think they're going to go down and come on to the footpath. Anyway, I'm going to deviate off, veer off to my left once I get up further where it's not so steep and slippery and wet. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is part one for today. I'm your host Brad, this is Bestestimes Reborn. Check out old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. There's links in the description if you want to donate to the channel. The PayPal link. There's a super thanks button provided by YouTube. Even just watching the videos helps the channel out. Watching all the way through, not skipping any ads. I mean, I don't choose where the ads are. If it was up to me, if I had to have ads, it'd be at the start and the end, and that is it. It wouldn't be during the video. Nothing much I can do about that. Nothing at all. It's just the way YouTube is. But if you want to help the channel out, and yeah, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing always helps. Sharing it on social media, the different platforms. Threads, X, Facebook, whatever. Emailing it to a friend, even a link. Friend and family. No. But anyway, thanks for watching. Much appreciated. It is voting day today. As far as I can remember, I early vote, so don't always take notice. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Stay cool. And we'll catch you on the next one. Billy Wagtail.